Hey Scorpio, we're going to do your weekly reading for May 11th through the 17th. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it's a general reading. Who are you really beyond all labels? Try to imagine it, because obviously using labels is hard. Not using labels is a little hard. What is happiness to you? Okay, so let's go ahead and go into your 3-card spread, past, present, future with Osho Zen Tarot for Scorpio. Past lives. Past, present, and future. For past, we have control. So this is kind of like the King of Swords. Someone really in control and logical and all about, you know, having a sturdy, strong foundation and keeping clarity. And then for your current situation, we have participation. So there's a very good, like, equal give and take. They have, like, their one hand up, one hand down, and there's a good flow. So you might be really participating with life and co-creating with life, or those around you just, like, collaborating well with others, just really having a harmonious time. That, or you need to take on this energy. So we'll kind of clarify this in a minute. For the future, we also, these are 2 mind clouds, two cloud card suits that we have, and a fire, so that's strange for you. But for your future, we have kind of it's like the Page of Wands here, or the Page of Swords, and it's like your mind is busy, it's too loud, those chimneys are on fire, it's just kind of like a vicious, loud, kind of like torturing yourself kind of mind. It's not comfortable. So we'll go into your main spread here and clarify this. Scorpio, please. May 11th through the 17th for Scorpio. Okay, for your current situation, you're going through some kind of transformation. It's a Death card in reverse, but you might be holding off on making those changes, or, you know, kind of apprehensive and maybe clinging to the past, clinging to what's dead, what's past, but we'll see. And for your recent past, we have the 4 of Swords. So again, we have more swords. You might be involved with an air sign, or you might be a cusp. I don't know if that's a thing. We'll see. So for the 4 of Swords, you kind of took the time to reflect and see what's important to you, what's working, what's not working. Just rest a little bit. You might have let go of controlling so much, perhaps, but we'll see. For your abilities this week, we have the Knight of Wands, so you're getting enthusiastic and inspired about something, and you want to move forward with something, take action. It's a fresh start, feels good. And then for your love, passions, and interests, we have the 8 of Swords, so you might be feeling a little bit entangled and paralyzed by something. Probably your, mind being too busy. We'll see. For your outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is kind of like prosperity, the promise of something working out. So we'll look into that. Can I clarify the 4 of Swords for Scorpio? Recent past 4 of Swords, please. Okay, so we have the Tower and the Hermit. So you definitely took some time to be alone and think things through, shine some light on the dark spots in your mind and your soul, and see, how can I move forward? how can I move forward right? Because something fell apart, something with not a very solid foundation, something that would not have worked out in the first place because the crown doesn't fit. It just doesn't, it wouldn't have worked, so it came to an end. And you took the time to reflect on that and yourself. Can I clarify control for the past? Yeah, so we have kind of like the King of Swords a little bit, and then the Ace of Swords. So you really just wanted to clear your mind and gain clarity and gain control of your mind and see what went wrong, what could go right from this point on. Again, we have the Death card. So there's like a big transformation that you're going through right now where you're just like trying to get some clarity, and I feel like you're handling it well because you know that going into hermit mode is kind of, you know, a smart thing to do, or you're resisting this. We'll see. Can I clarify the Death card? Death card in reverse. Current situation. Current Death card, please. Okay, I think you're really kind of keeping your mind in a conflict state. You're resisting this change maybe, and keeping your mind in a, trapping yourself, like working to keep a barrier around you, and always watching your back for some reason. But this is on your mind. You want that harmony and participation. You want the equal give and take. You're ready for your turn, your cycle, your fortune, like your destiny. So it's going to take some healing, and to regain your balance, you're going to have to clear your water and gain grounding again. And, you know, the hermit mode and everything like that, that will really help you get to that point. Can you clarify the Knight of Wands for Scorpio abilities this week? Knight of Wands. I feel like you're really navigating whatever heartbreak you're going through, because I have the Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Moon, and yeah, the Three of Swords. So you're really kind of like navigating this heartbreak and doing the shadow work and the healing that you need to do to shine the light on the darkness that you're feeling. You're trying to keep yourself like inspired, enthusiastic about, I feel like just like life and yourself, and stay strong. Yeah, you want to feel stable about yourself. You want to feel like you're capable. You want to feel free, you know, you want your mind. I feel like in a world of cruelty, someone's mind should at least be kind, and I feel like that's what you want right now. Yeah, you just want to be satisfied with yourself. You don't want to have this like inner conflict, and the conflict that pours out, and because when you're conflicted inside, it just pours out into your outside with others, and that's when the participation stops happening. With you're no longer co-creating with life, and you're no longer collaborating with others. Why the Eight of Swords for love, passions, and interests? Why the Eight of Swords? Okay, so the Four of Pentacles would not go away. I tried to put it away and it wouldn't go away. For your love, passions, interests, we have, you know, that paralyzing feeling. I feel like you're just really unsure about a love that's being poured into you, or you're pouring your love into something else, but it's giving you like a paralyzing, like unsure feeling. You might be clinging to that stability that you're trying to gain within yourself, you know, being strong within yourself. You're just kind of like clinging to either like your resources, your energy, stuff like that. But, you know, something very successful and appealing, something new and inspiring is really being offered here that can be extremely successful for your love, passions, interests, wherever that lies, you know. But when you get that clarity that you're working so hard for here in the beginning, when you get that clarity, it's really going to come in fast, and you're going to become inspired and enthused about whatever this passionate thing is starting for your love, passions, and interests. Ace of Pentacles for the outcome for Scorpio. It's gonna take strength to get over this, like, because we have the Nine of Swords again for you. So it's gonna take strength and being gentle and compassionate and patient with yourself and your healing. It's gonna take a lot to get over this, like, you know, feeling trapped in your mind or by someone. I feel like it's definitely your mind. And that's what's gonna bring this Ace of Pentacles, this stability and prosperity and contentment that you're looking for. The balance. Yeah, you just really want this to be, we have the Four of Wands again. So you just really, you want the stability, you want this strong, like, I feel like you want a connection, you want something that is solid and grounded in reality, but it's gonna have to take clearing your mind, taking some time away and clearing your water and clearing your mind and being strong and gentle with yourself and just having infinite understanding for yourself. Because, you know, you have a lot of mind chatter right now, and it's kind of like hard because I think the more you want to control your mind, the more it's gonna run crazy. So if you just kind of like be gentle with it and not force it, because if she were to use force, he would bite off her hand. So just try to be gentle with yourself. And, you know, you have an abundance of energy and resources around you to utilize to get to where you want to be. You are capable in everything. I feel like this offer makes you feel young and fresh again. But you're just kind of like in your mind fog and ignoring it. Which you just got out of a big change, so it's understandable, you know. I think that person or that thing, you know, whether it be a job or whatever, I think if you're open and able to communicate with that person or your job, you know, your employer or whatever, if you can just openly communicate, you know, what's going on with you, I think everything will be understanding, and you can get to this Ace of Pentacles point and this stability and everything like that if you just communicate clearly and keep your waters clear. Because if you don't express yourself clearly, then your water will get muddy and you'll poison your own self and poison your mind. One guide card for Scorpio this week, please. I have the snake and I have 6 snake. So it's like honor your transformation. You've been able to transform rapidly. Like if a skin doesn't feel good, you shed it. If this doesn't feel good, you leave. You know, you are able to co-create with the universe and really, really flow with life and put yourself in the places that you want to be. It's just you have to clear your water and get clear about what you actually truly do want, not what your ego wants, you know, serving your future self, not your current self type stuff. So I hope that helped you, Scorpio, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.